I want us to look at two roles of feedback. Two roles of feedback. Two roles of feedback. One, it helps the leader know what may be the problems or challenges in the organization. So if we look at what feedback does, we said that it multiplies your senses in the organization. Now, what is the role? One, it helps the leader know what may be the problems or challenges in the organization. So by the time your senses are multiplied, like I was giving Healing Grace as an example, Reverend Kobe was preaching at a point, but then the team was spread. We were all spread at different places. So whilst he was preaching, we were hearing what others may have been saying. We were seeing things going on in the background. We were seeing things going on Facebook Live. Was there a challenge with Facebook Live? Was there a challenge outside? Was there a challenge with the washrooms? Was there a challenge at the registration table? So once there's a feedback system, Reverend Kobe is going to know what may be the problems or the challenges in the organization. Is there any challenge that was going on? Something he would not have known himself. Because there's a feedback system, he will have access to that. Two, it helps the leader know what may be the solution to the problems or challenges in the organization. Because when you engage feedback systems, what you are actually doing is that you are actually borrowing the senses of your team. So, for example, last year when we were looking at building capacity for leadership, we looked at one very important thing, which I'm going to mention right now. We spoke about things like exposure, and then we also spoke about knowledge. And I said that we have foundational knowledge and auxiliary knowledge. Understand that what is your foundational knowledge may be someone's auxiliary knowledge. And what is your auxiliary knowledge may be someone's foundational knowledge. So let's look at FPL as a team. Let's say there is one of the team members who has media as his foundational knowledge. Reverend Kobe may have read a lot about media and technical stuff. But because it is his auxiliary knowledge, he may not have gone too deep into it. But a team member has that as his foundational knowledge. The person has gone to school for 4 years just to study about media. Now, when that person is engaged as a feedback system, it will mean that the leader is now borrowing the mind of that person. So there may be certain technical challenges that the leader may not know about. That person may point it, that, oh, do you know something, leader? And the way we are going about this thing, it may not help. When I was in a university, I actually read this course for 4 years. And in the third year, the lecturer actually made mention of this mistake that we are doing. So I think this is a problem. If we are able to solve this, we are going to have more people connecting online. So you realize that it will help the leader know what may be the problems or challenges in the organization, because the leader is only one person. And last week, we looked at the importance of people. So in feedback systems, you are actually borrowing the mind of your people to actually suggest what could be the challenges in the organization and actually profess solutions. Because no matter how good you are, some people have expertise in certain fields that you may not be privy to. So two roles of feedback. One, it helps the leader know what may be the problems or challenges in the organization. Two, it helps the leader know what may be the solution to the problem or the challenges in the organization. So that is how feedback multiplies your senses in the organization.